Hey guys, what is going on? Chris here doing a recap as normal for last night and look ahead to today's games here for the 30th of May. So as normal, hope all you guys had a pretty good weekend, had a long weekend as well. So hopefully you guys all enjoyed that, had some fun out there in the sun with barbecue and everything. So um, anyway, it is the work week. It is Tuesday, back to work. So anyway, like I said, recap last night and look ahead to today's games here. So I did the main slate, didn't do the early slate. Main slate was pretty high scoring. It was a 182.6 for the $14 entry. Got by with a 186. Usually 186, you're in the clear, but it was a high scoring night. But anyway, I will still take it, and then played just a little cheap $1 entry there. So overall not too bad right there. Let's get into the recap. I totally forgot to show you guys the lineup that I posted, but I'll tell you guys the lineup here. So my pitcher was Marcus Stroman at 37 right there as Toronto beat Cincinnati. Robinson Chirinos, he was a cheap catcher. I put him in there. He only had 12.7. I'll take that. He was only $2,800. Morales, really good night as Toronto scored 17, had 37.3. Odor didn't do anything, only had 6 for me. Josh Donaldson, 12.7. Elvis Andrews, 21.2. Jose Bautista, solid 18.4. Nomar Mazara for Texas, 28.2. And Andrew Romine, 12 points. So, overall a pretty solid night for us once again. In the other lineup, I think it scored like a 167, 168. It cashed. It only cashed, I think, in head-to-heads certain ones. So 1 out of 2, I'll definitely take that there. Like I said, once again, MLB was had a pretty good night. Once again, we won. So if you're interested in that, as normal, let us know. $30 for this month and $90 for this season. Also, we are doing WNBA as well. If you're interested in that, definitely let us know. It's $40 for the season. If you guys are interested in trying it out just for the week, just to see how things go, it's only $10 for a week if you want to just try that out. So, if you're interested in either one of those, as normal, we'll have our email in the comment section. If you guys are interested, just hit us up. We'll get you all set up. Also, we will have our Twitter down there. You can follow and hit us up there. You can see everything that we post and everything like that. So, all right, with that being said, let's get into the big slate. We got a huge tournament here today. It's a $222 entry, $200,000 to first place. That's a lot of money on the line there. $750,000 worth in prize pool. So this is going to be a big tournament here. Definitely excited to look at this one. So anyways, you see there, we got a lot of games here for Tuesday. So let's dive into the pitchers here for today's slate. All right, to start it off here, Verlander, he's the number 1 overall pitcher against the Royals, which I think he'll be popular. That's a good spot. 9,300, a little bit cheaper than Chris Sale right there. Like I said, the only bad thing, though, is Royals do not strike out. So Verlander might get you 5-6 strikeouts, but that's really it. Royals are a contact team. So besides that, though, I think he should do pretty good. I'm not too worried about anything else besides the strikeouts. So maybe around 38 to 40 for Verlander, maybe a little higher. I really don't mind that. Chris Sale, as normal, if you can get him in there, I don't mind him, but he is pretty expensive. But he's kind of like Kershaw. You know what you're going to get from him. Gio Gonzalez, I don't mind him here. Giants aren't too good against lefties. Aponawova and ISO are number 1 for Gio. They are in San Francisco, so that definitely does help out. K-rate's not good. They won't strike out a lot. But, some of these top pitchers here, I really don't mind them. I really like Verlander. Don't mind Gio Gonzalez, but Verlander, I really like him. Kenta Maeda has some pretty good number 1 overall here. Facing the Cardinals, not too high on there. I think Verlander for now is going to be my number 1, and then Gio Gonzalez would probably be my number 2 option. Indians might hit up Gray. Red Sox can hit Quintana. Maybe Severino against Orioles. But, Verlander and Gio Gonzalez are probably my 2 that I'm going to be looking at here for now. All right, so let's head on over to the position players here. As normal, this does take a little bit to load, so you have to bear with me here for just a second. All right, there we go. Alrighty, there we go. It finally did load. All right, so as normal, we're going to start at the catcher position here for you guys. Yesterday, not too many good catchers out there. So tonight, 83.20 to start the day. It's not too bad. Let's see who it is. Cameron Rupp against Justin Nicolano. I'm not sure how you say his name. Rupp does hit lefties pretty well, though. A 420 Volva against lefties and a 306 ISO. That's really, really nice. Bomb detector is 173. So that's the only thing I'm a little worried about. But, yeah, I really don't mind Rupp there. $2,600. I think you can definitely put him in there. Mike Zedino against Tyler Anderson, not really care for that. I don't know who this Dillison Lamet is against Chicago. Not sure who he is. Probably stack up on some Chicago guys there. Eddie Butler's not that good. San Diego, they're not that good, though. Yeah, there's some no-name pitchers here. Asher Wojciechowski, I don't know how to say his name, against Toronto. I'm going to have to look into some of those guys a little bit more. But for now, Cameron Rupp probably the better option right now. They will obviously update throughout the day. All right, moving on here to first base. Logan Morrison with a 91 rating against Nick Martinez. Don't mind him. Martinez, not a good pitcher, as we know. 334 Walva and his ISO sitting nice there at 226. Definitely should hit one out here tonight. Trey Mancini, not too high on him against Severino, though. Luis Valbuena, maybe against Bartolo. And you got Tony Joseph there. But I think Logan Morrison probably the better pick out of everybody right here. And then you got Rizzo a little bit down there against Dillison Lamet. Don't know who he is really. So, or Asher there. Going to have to look at both of those guys. I think they're call-ups. So, maybe Toronto, maybe Chicago lights up their competition. But for now, this is what we got. All right, second base, we have Daniel Murphy against Jeff Shamarja. Shamarja is a contact/strikeout pitcher. Murphy, I don't mind it. Bomb detector number 4, we're all a little surprised there. 414 Walva, ISO at 256. So, yeah, I don't mind it. Shamarja does give up some home runs. It is going to be in AT&T Park, so that's why I'm a little hesitant there. That's a really good pitcher ballpark at nighttime. Maybe I might pass up there. Maybe Devin Travis, go cheap there. My second baseman, I don't need anything too much. Mike Fiers is not a good pitcher. Dozier could get to him. Fiers is a fly ball pitcher, so I don't mind Dozier. I'd probably go Dozier to start the day here. Probably would pass on Murphy just because of he is in AT&T Park. All right, shortstop, Ariel Miranda. He's an okay pitcher. He's on and off. He is a lefty. He does not strike out too many. Does once in a while, but is a ground ball / little bit of a fly ball pitcher there for Seattle. Story, that's where he kills. He kills his lefties. He is in Coors Field, only 3,500. I think right away you put him in there. If you want to save a little bit of money, I don't mind some Tim Beckham there. It did pretty good last night against the Rangers, so might do half decent here again against Nick Martinez, not a good pitcher. Then Jose Burrows, I'm not sure if that's how you say it. He's not that good. I think Correa could light him up. So there's a lot of really good bats out there, and I think these these ratings will definitely update throughout the day. All right, moving on. We got third base here. Ryan Shrimp against Eddie Butler. As mentioned earlier, Butler is a terrible, terrible pitcher. Played for Colorado a couple years back, and he just got destroyed. So if you want to go maybe San Diego, maybe go that way. I forgot if they're playing San Diego or not. I think they are. But, yeah, I think little Padre stack's not too bad there. I don't mind Ryan Shrimp, good against Reddies. Evan Longoria, don't mind him against Nick Martinez. He had a pretty good night as well last night. And then Miguel Sano against Fiers and Nolan Arenado against Ariel Miranda. Actually, these top 5 third basemen, man, all in really good spots. So kind of have to pick and choose who you can afford there. I love all 5 of those guys. They all have really good matchups. So, overall, I think it's going to be a pretty good day, high scoring, some really good matchups out there. So I'm really looking forward to today's slate. All right, last but not least, we got his outfield here. Once again, we got another Tampa Bay guy, Dickerson against Martinez. He's another really good player. And if you look at the stats, man, looks pretty good. Matchup tool number 2. Team rank for stack is 4. Detector for home runs is number 3. Nelson Cruz has number 1 overall against Anderson. So, yeah, really don't mind Dickerson. Judge maybe against Tillman. Kevin Kiermaier, not too high on him against Martinez. Not too high with Rasmus. Probably Dickerson for me. Max Kepler, I don't mind him. So outfield is going to be a little questionable. Might have to change some guys out there. So overall, I'm really looking forward to today's slate, guys. Should be a good one. Like I said, $750,000 on the line there. FanDuel, $222 entry. If you guys can get into that, shoot, do it. If you look here, $200,000 first place, second 70. So win some good money here if you guys have the money for that. I would definitely recommend that. So yeah, I think that does it. As I said, this is last night, 186 for us. We did cash once again for our premium lineups. So if you're interested in premium lineups for MLB, hey, the season is going right now. We're excited. We're playing, and we're winning pretty good. So if you're interested, $30 for the month, $90 for the season. Why not take advantage of it? As you can see there, $22.80, almost $30. So you can easily make your $30 back in one night. So yeah. Also, like I said, WNBA as well. Looking forward to that. I think it should be a good night overall. Should make some pretty good money here tonight. So, if you, like I said, it's 40 for the season. If you just want to try it out, $10 for the week. It's nothing much, but if you just want to try it out, there you go. So, as normal, if you're interested, we will have our email in the comment section. All you have to do is message us through email, and we'll get you all set up on either one of those. And you can follow and hit us up on Twitter as well. All right, guys, I think that does it. Hope everyone has a good Tuesday. As I said, this slate's looking pretty good, so hopefully you guys can win some money as well. So, all right, guys, see you guys all tomorrow.